Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. That's right. Forgot I changed it to the, well, hold on. I changed it to the B slot, but if we're gonna play as the pilot on our secondary save slot, why not play with alternate skin and unlock some stuff before we go down into the Gungeon? I need to unlock a lot of stuff. Heart lunchbox and mailbox is fine. I need to unlock a lot of stuff, and really, I could really go for a sense of progression while playing Gungeon. So why not play as the pilot or as one of the other characters, go down, try to defeat the Lich, and why not also play while cursed, because there's no reason not to. We can do that now because we did unlock cursed mode by defeating the character's pasts. Last run, by the way, fantastic. We did a cursed DD20 run. You should watch it if you haven't. I recommend it. But yeah, like, I am definitely into the idea of playing Gungeon with a specific goal in mind. And right now, I think that goal is 100% the game in a new save slot. That seems pretty cool. Oh, dude, thank you. Key Bulletkin running right in front of me. There's nothing else that I could ask for. Anyone else been playing Gungeon lately or any other games? I don't know why. I don't know why I just keep coming back to Gungeon to play more. This is such a good little game here. I do have to say, it's extremely disappointing playing cursed mode as some character that's not the robot, because I'm severely missing the damage upgrades that we got as the robot. I'm missing the junk already. I'm missing the fact that our starting weapon is actually really good. Because the pilot, he's just not doing it. It's taken a long time to kill these enemies. As a result of being the pilot, we're gonna have more purchasing power. We're gonna have more access to chests that otherwise we might not be able to open. But I still gotta say, it feels a lot worse than it is. But it feels bad just because we're playing as someone who has a very inaccurate, kind of relatively weak starting weapon, but that's okay. Maybe playing on cursed mode was the wrong idea though, but I gotta do it at some point. I really wish that we actually had the elevator man unlocked, because then I could do this run, this very specific run right now. If the elevator man was unlocked, try to get as much junk as possible. Not as much junk as possible. Try to use the lockpick on chests as much as possible. Try to unlock while saving keys. Do the elevator man quest, get a whole bunch of money, which we will do because it is cursed mode and jammed enemies will drop money. I feel like I'm off today as far as Gungeon is concerned. I feel like I've yet to kind of woken up to Gungeon, even though I've been awake for like 12 hours right now. It's like the freaking middle of the day, and it's like, oh man, I'm still feeling a little bit weak on Gungeon today. Yeah, well, it happens. Is there anyone here? I knew there was a ghost, I just couldn't see him. I guess he was just invisible. That is what ghosts do and all that. But yeah, really do need to find more stuff to unlock. Need to find the cell keys and find all the NPCs. You know, we don't have Winchester unlocked right now. We don't have, I was gonna call it gun game, but no, hunting quests that we can do. We got nothing. It's only been very recently when we've been able to unlock alternate shopkeepers for floors. I wonder what happens if you find a black market before you unlock all of the NPCs. I imagine it just doesn't do anything. Like, you can't actually get a black market shop because, oh, what the hell? Well, I don't know how we didn't take damage the first time, but we took damage the second time, and the fact that we can't kill this guy because he's got 1,000,000 HP kind of sucks. I think that for some reason when you flip over a table, you get like some sort of temporary immunity to damage. Like, I've noticed it in the past where I flipped a table and then I couldn't get poisoned for a split second. Or maybe I flipped the table and fire wasn't affecting me for a split second. And right there, I flipped the table. That guy dodge himself through the table trying to get to me, or around the table, near the table, and I just didn't take any contact damage, even though he clearly hit me. And then for a second there, I thought, well, maybe he doesn't do contact damage if he's jammed. No, he does, as we found out a second afterwards, but it's weird. Those jammed guys, it always feels like they don't behave consistently. And I guess that is one example of that, I suppose. Oh, right. No, stay there. They didn't die. We have to kill 100 enemies with chandeliers, and I think 100 enemies with minecarts as well. Those achievements are gonna take a little while to do. I don't remember what they unlock. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it's gonna probably take a while, let's be honest. I'm just gonna use lockpicks here. I don't really care that much about brown chests. Ah, but we do get Sir Junkin. I was wondering when we were gonna find him because this is a new save file, and on new save files, he has a high chance of spawning until you get him at least once. So I'm kind of glad that we got him. Maybe we can actually just do a Sir Junkin run. We'll lockpick every chest. For any chest that breaks, we'll get junk out of it, and then we'll get a junk man up to level 1,000,000. He will win this run for me, and then I will be happy. It is one way we could do it, I suppose. I was kind of hoping to get another gun for the boss fight. You know, while I'm playing the robot, I don't mind fighting the boss with my starting weapon. But the robot's starting weapon is actually pretty good. The pilot's, it's a little bit too weak, I think. I would much prefer. It's like a weird glop effect, sound effect. What is that? It's like someone's pooping. Is it the junk man? He's like squish, squish, squish. It sounds horrendous, whatever it is. Squish. Sir Junk Man. He's got junk in the trunk, you know what I mean. He's got a. Well, you know what? I guess he is like a sack full of crap, right? Now, if only he was on fire, then he would be a flaming sack of crap. Well, I guess we'll fight the boss. It is the gull. It's not a jammed gull even, so it should be relatively straightforward. At least it's not the gull room with the water, because that one is actually the worst, I think. Worst boss fight ever. The gull. Can't hit you over there, man. Oh. Yeah, like I want to play more Gungeon, and I need to actually get my my backlog built up again because I have been failing to do that. But I also want to get a nice sense of progression, and I don't necessarily want to do too many Cursed DD20 mode runs, I should say, in a row, because it just takes a long time to record them. Like the last one was like 2.5 hours. That is a long time to be playing Gungeon. It's a heck of a lot of fun, I will admit. But I can't do that every day and expect everyone to be watching. That's a lot of Gungeon to go through. Theoretically, maybe these pilot save slot B runs might be a little bit faster because we don't have to worry about doing a lot of unlocks. Well, no, we have to worry about doing unlocks, we just don't have to worry about challenge mode yet. We don't have to do cursed mode, we can focus on unlocking things and say that we are progressing, which I do like the idea of. There we go. Gull killed finally, and we get the silencer. Tell you what, a couple of things about the silencer that I need to figure out for myself. When the hell do you get the stun? Do you have to be up close next to an enemy to swing the silencer in order to get the stun, or like what? How does it work? That's what I'm gonna try to figure out on this run. How does the silencer actually work? I mean, it looks like the secret room is gonna be up in the shop. I'm just gonna check these rooms really quickly first. Yeah. And we get 2 keys. My god, I don't want to use the lockpick anymore. I want to open the chests, but we got Sir Junkman. Ugh. You gotta do this to me on this run, Junkman. You gotta come into existence on a run in which I have 6 keys on the first floor. Although we did fail both of the lockpicks, but whatever. Brown, blue. Now it is gonna, ooh, ah. Did it stun him? Ah, well, okay, some of them are dying. He just walked into a pit. Apparently he's not feeling well. It feels like it might actually be like if you're up close and personal, you'll get a guaranteed stun. Maybe not guaranteed, but maybe a high chance of getting a stun. Maybe you can't stun them like a couple of times in a row or something. I don't know. You know, it might be you can stun one enemy if they haven't been stunned in a while or something. Like it's sort of time-based. But it definitely feels like you walk up to an enemy, you swing the silencer at them, and they will get stunned, which is actually good to know. Like it's a very strong way of handling certain enemies, especially ones like the Skelalord from the Forge. What's his name? Not Skeletron. The Revolvenant. That jerk. Jerk that has the bullets for arms, and he just kind of charges up his fist and tries to punch you. You know, if you can get up close to him, stun him, that might be a good way of dealing with him. Why can we not have Elevator Man on this run? I want Elevator Man. Also, please no more jammed veterans and Deadeyes. It's not the worst thing in the world, because we can kind of cheese him a little bit with our movement, but that's not a fun room right there. What is with the veterans? Okay, so there has to be some sort of like internal game mechanism that makes it so that a lot of veterans spawn on the oubliette, because this is a, you know, not a brand new save file, but it's not old. We have done all the pasts, but there's freaking too many veterans, man. Every bulletkin is a dang veteran. Come here. Got the Magnum. Probably not gonna be very good for us. Although the Magnum could be a very nice boss killer if we just don't have anything else. It is good in that regard. You can probably get close to killing a boss with 1 ammo drop for it. Although it's always good to have more ammo in the guns, and it's not that much ammo. The damage output is pretty good. Oh man, I will say though, I can't wait for Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Whenever it's gonna come out, I know people have said, I think Dodgerel has even said that it's gonna come out maybe by 2017, the end of 2017, beginning of 2018, which would be nice. I think in their press release for it, it said fall or winter 2017. I think it said fall 2017. But if it gets delayed, you know, it gets delayed. I'm not gonna whine about it too much. But I cannot wait for there to be more cool stuff and synergies and hell, turbo mode. Oh my god, turbo mode's gonna be, that's gonna be like the next challenge. Like right now, I think for me, doing some cursed mode DD20s is going to be one hell of a challenge. But then when you get back into turbo mode, when you get into turbo mode in AG&D, that's gonna be something else, and I can't freaking wait. We're definitely getting some sort of a consistent stun when I slap enemies in the face with this silencer, so it is definitely doing something. Very surprised I didn't take damage there. See, this is when it sucks, because I actually do want to kill this guy with my starting weapon to save a little bit of ammo, but I can't because I don't got the range for it. If I was the robot, that wouldn't be a problem. That's another mimic. The mimics are kind of getting out of hand, I think. I'm just gonna fight this mimic here. Who cares? Hot rock! It is trash. I guess we can use it. Can I explode the chest? I can. Apparently the chest leaves a corpse. But this weapon is trash. Problem is, most of the enemies in the damn game don't drop corpses. Also, the fact that the item can actually hurt you sucks as well. I don't know. We got one kill out of corpse explosion there. And like that guy, he didn't leave a corpse. How am I supposed to explode his corpse if he doesn't leave a corpse? Melted rock, the explosive decoy, maybe C4, maybe claymores, maybe proximity mine. I hate the items that can hurt you when they explode, because your guns don't hurt you. And most enemies don't seem to be leaving any corpses, so I don't really see I don't understand the point of the gun. Like, I understand it, I just don't understand it, you know what I mean? Just give me invincibility instead. I mean, it is nice that it recharges very quickly, but then why not use something like I-Bomb Companion app, you know, which lets you kill certain enemies before you even have to kill them, you know? Melted rock is nice because you can kind of start a chain reaction, but why not just use why not just use the I-Bomb Companion app to kill some enemies before Melted rock would even be beneficial. At least then you also know which enemies will die to it. It's not like Melted rock where some enemies could just not leave a corpse, and then you're like, oh, well, I was kind of hoping killing one bulletkin would leave a corpse, but oh no, he just, you know, disintegrated instead. Or, you know, the red or the blue shotgunner, they exploded into bullets instead of leaving a corpse. It's just not very good. I'd rather have something like Charmed Horn. Let me steal. And that actually lets you get rid of enemies before you have to kill them, you know? Same principle as I-Bomb Companion app, where you can sometimes kill enemies before they become a hassle. You know, if I had a Charmed Horn, I could just charm enemies, get rid of them. Not permanently, but temporarily. They'll kill each other. Probably net me a kill, or at least close enough to one to make me happy. You know, I guess it's also disappointing that we're getting mimics, because it means that we can't get Sir Junkin leveled up. I might have to want to go down to the oubliette or something. Ooh, 6th chamber unlocked. I guess we got that for defeating this boss a certain number of times. Probably makes a little bit of sense. We have not found the secret room, but I don't know where it is. It's not in one of the chest rooms because we've looked, so I'm just gonna blank in the shop, and we'll get the hell out of here. No reason to gun munch. It's kind of disappointing that we only have 2 guns, but we couldn't get one on the last floor. Getting the speed upgrade kind of sucks here a little bit, but it's pretty good. I do not mind getting any sort of a speed upgrade on a run. It might be one of the most important upgrades you can get. So I am A-okay with that. We'll take the old crest, go down to the next floor, and if we can go down to the Abbey and fight the old king, we will. Really, it's just for Junkman at this point. I want a Junkman victory. I want to see the end credits screen where he is front and center, and we are just standing in the background looking all awkward, being like, hey, I guess we were there too. That's what I want. Why am I shooting the jammed one? Like, if we're gonna have corpse explosion, let's try to make corpses to explode. You know, the little tiny blobulons here. That it does so little damage, except against you, where it hits you and it doesn't matter if it does any damage. Anytime you get hit, it sucks. You know what? And these guys don't even leave corpses. Well, maybe not when you roll into them. Maybe that's how it works. Certain enemies, if you kill them in certain methods, in certain ways, they don't leave corpses. I don't know. How many shots would it take to kill a Bulletkin? Well, it takes one if you knock him into a pit. I guess we can use the knockback from the revolver for that. We've got nothing else to use it for. We have a corpse! We have 2 corpses! It did nothing! Do jammed enemies just... They have to leave corpses sometimes. It can't be a never thing. Although maybe it's a never thing, I don't know. I'm looking at it. I'm not seeing too many corpses. We'll take silencer ammo for this now. And honestly, I'll probably use the silencer. Being able to stun bosses doesn't matter at all because you can't. So really, there's no point in, well, I mean, there's a point in using silencer for bosses because it just does good damage. But I suppose we might as well just use it for room clearing. It does have a bigger benefit than using it for bosses. Blech. Stun him! Now make him explode. I don't know how we would do that. And that guy just exploded. He's not even jammed. Okay. Stun him. I could see this being extremely beneficial. You know, you're going around, you're trying to dodge enemies, and it's like, oh no, I can't dodge them. I can't kill them fast enough anyways. You know, you just whip out the silencer, you give him a little bap on the head. I could see that working. Oh my god. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. But I want to keep the old crest, so thank you, game. I wish that the stun worked at a little bit greater range, but it's definitely feeling like the stun is happening 100% of the time, which honestly makes silencer a lot better than I gave it credit for, because I honestly just thought that the stun was kind of random. But the fact that it is something that you can basically manually trigger at will if you want, this makes it a little bit better. Okay. The other thing is we got to be very careful about using the corpse explosion, because if we explode an enemy, it'll take my armor and we'll lose the old crest. Also, how little damage does this thing do that we can't kill one Bulletkin with 2 corpses? It is so bad. Honestly, I'm just kind of keeping it just in case I can find a cell creep or something. I do like the fire rate upgrade. It makes it feel like the game is going like adrenaline rush speeds or something. I wonder if there's a Mod the Gungeon mod that we could use that would make the game go faster. Kind of like a pre-trial for turbo mode. You know, I imagine you could, because Adrenaline Rush is turbo mode, isn't it? You could just make a mod for the game that kind of makes a permanent 50% turbo mode bonus, right? Via using the Adrenaline Rush code that already exists in the game. That should be relatively doable, I think. It's not like I'm a game programmer or anything. I've worked in the industry. Ammo's good. I haven't done anything like particularly exciting. Probably not too many things that people would recognize. Like, not like, my name's not on the cover of a game, you know? One common joke I get about my my screen name, AbeClancy, is that, hey, you Tom Clancy's brother? Yeah, haven't heard that one before. But it's not like it's AbeClancy's Facebook copy of Bejeweled. No. think probably the biggest game that I've ever been involved with would be one of the Fate games, which are basically just knockoffs of Torchlight, which is basically just knockoff of Diablo. I think that's the the order of operations there that gets you back to the original IP. It was a lot of fun. Kind of helping to work on those games. You know what? I didn't expect him to die as soon as I blanked. I think he actually died a split second before that from Junkman, but that's okay. We can buy more blanks. We've got 330 credits. You know, if you're gonna do Elevator Man shortcut unlocking, this is what you're gonna want. You're gonna want... Oh my god damn. We have... I want Junkman. You know, if you're trying to do a... Oh, we didn't get Junk. If you're trying to do an elevator unlock, you want to be the pilot. And you want to be on cursed mode, if you can. If you can do it, be on cursed mode, because it's going to be so much easier to get enough money to unlock everything. How many runs does it take to unlock all the characters? I mean, I'm honestly hoping that we'll have a chance at just getting another cell on the next floor in the Abbey, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I doubt we can use Melted Rock here. I might give it a shot. The revolver is definitely what we're going to be using to knock out the turrets, though, because the damage output is a lot higher than that of the silencer, I believe. Don't hold me to that, but I believe it is. But yeah, I did some work on Fate, mostly just like being brought on board when the project is mostly over, and it's like, we just got a lot of bugs we gotta fix in the game, so help us, you know, do some programming and fix the bugs. I remember one bug in the game I actually made worse on release accidentally because no one like QA'd my fix for it. There's a bug in the game where if you open up the map, the entire game would render in a... Oh, god damn it, we have to. Hey, LJ. There's a bug where if you would, at any point... I will actually buy ammo right now before we go. That way I make sure that I have ammo and other guns if I actually run out. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Huntsman for the next floor, and if we need to, do as much of the floor as we can without LJ, or maybe I should just spawn LJ manually. We'll spawn him, why not? But anyways, I keep kind of going back and forth in my conversation here. I broke the, TLDR, broke the game. Didn't fix it for Windows Vista, but I fixed it for Windows 7, but the fix for Windows 7 broke it in Windows Vista. Which is really just a problem with the frickin' Microsoft documentation for their own like DirectX stuff, because the documentation was different. It wasn't that the documentation was different for Vista or 7, it's that the game said it did one thing in Vista, didn't, but did the correct thing in 7, and so when you tried to, you know, get it to work in both, you're like, well, what's the problem here? It should be working, right? No. Is a funny bug, though. The entire game would render in like a small corner of the screen, and it's like, okay, that's strange. It's just, programming's stupid sometimes. Don't understand it, it just does so little damage, the melted rock. Also, we need some damage upgrades. I think it was the incorrect decision here to have LJ spawn with us because we just don't have the damage to do this, really. It's gonna take a million hits to kill anything. The big problem is that going from 9 to 10 curse doesn't actually give you that much of a benefit to the, or bonus to the chances of you spawning ammo. But you end up going through like twice as much ammo because there's twice as many jammed enemies, essentially. I really wish enemies could get hit by knockback, because theoretically I should have knocked him back. Oh god. He was in the middle of his attack, so he didn't get knocked back at all. I also think that theoretically the Huntsman has really actually not that good damage output. Like, it has less damage output than a regular shotgun, I think. But the reason why it is nice is because you get the defensive ability to go along with it. I really wish that we had more junk, though, from the last couple of floors. You know, minus the chests that gave me a HP, minus the chests that just were mimics and I couldn't kill. Or I couldn't destroy without killing the mimic. Why dodge like that? I'm trying to like figure out a pattern for reloading the Huntsman, for shooting it while close. I should have just dodged into him. But the enemies are so tanky. They're tankier than Ultra Greed and Greedier mode. Wow, now that's tanky. That's pretty damn tanky. The only active item I picked up on the run so far is frickin' Melted Rock. Honestly, it would probably be good to save the ammo in the Huntsman for the boss fight, but whatever. I need to remember how to use the Huntsman. I gotta get the timing for my dodge rolls and stuff right again. Also, a damage upgrade would be fantastic. I don't know if something like +1 to bullets is even unlocked. I hope it is. I assume it is. I have to oh god damn it. Okay, this one will destroy. What the hell, game? I was gonna say we have to open the green chest so that we can get junk out of it. For Junk Man, we end up getting what is probably the worst item in the game, in my opinion, the red scarf. I know the red scarf actually does work. It works better now that the 1.14 update is out, but it still has bugginess associated with it, which I don't like. Maybe I can figure out how to use this damn item, though. There's also a curse shop, so if we're gonna get cursed, we might as well get super cursed, right? That's my logic anyways, and we have to buy everything from the shop now, because if we wait, then the shopkeeper is going to get scared and run away. 6 chamber, blood brooch, and charmed horn. We're gonna steal all of that. Why not? We'll get rid of melted rock. I'll actually just drop it right now so I don't kind of screw up here. Just this, these, this, and there we go. We bought a lot of stuff from that shop, but I think it was worth it. We're now like super cursed. Yeah, I picked up like an additional 10 curse also. Don't forget about blood brooch. This is gonna be interesting. I don't think I've ever been this cursed, but we now have a better coolness stat because of 6 chamber, so theoretically maybe we can get some HP drops, we can get some extra ammo drops or something. Like if I can use, oh god, if I can use this frickin' red scarf correctly, it's actually pretty good. The problem is, I'm not very good with it. That's a chest, and ammo. Okay, well the chest is getting destroyed. We're gonna get junk from it. We got junk. The ammo is gonna go to the Huntsman. We might as well save the Huntsman for the boss, honestly. It's probably what it's gonna be best at dealing with. But yeah, we basically have 40 coolness right now. We've got like 20 curse, 40 coolness. There's no going back at this point. We have Charmed Horn. Let's not forget about Charmed Horn. Yes, we can use it to steal, but also we can use it to kind of get enemies out of our face every once in a while. Yo, that book destroyed that ghost. That was awesome. We could even use something like the Snowballer as a primary weapon. For now, I think I'm just gonna use the Silencer because of the ability for it to stun. Maybe we'll come up with better uses of some of our stuff later. Although honestly, see that's one of the problems right there with the Bloodied Scarf. I actually tried to do a wall or a dodge into the wall, but you actually can't. So for a second there, I actually just wasn't moving and I wasn't dodging, even though I thought I was going to. It's a bit of a hard habit to break. And there are some situations in the game where you do want to do like a dodge in place, or you want to do a dodge against the wall. And if that doesn't work, well, it could result in you sometimes taking damage when you don't necessarily mean to. We gotta be careful. You know what? Destroy it quickly. So there is actually a cell on this floor. That is wonderful. And it's Matman. Thanks for rescuing me. I'll see you later. Does that actually unlock him? I have to figure this out. A part of me does not want... we gotta get Lies too at some point. A part of me doesn't even want to like unlock the door. I just want to see if we go back to the breach. Oh, that sucked. I want to see if we go back to the breach and he's like there, waiting for us. It's like, how did you get out of the cell? When you freed me, right? Actually, I just left you in there. I don't know. Yeah, Bloodied Scarf is growing on me a little bit, but I still think it's kind of terrible. All right, let's take some damage because we can't avoid it. Come on, faster, faster! Okay, we took some damage because we couldn't avoid it. I told you! I told you we couldn't avoid it. So the shop is gone. Try to look for a secret room or something. It's not gonna be over there. No idea where it's gonna be. Ah, whatever. Let's fight the boss. Probably Magnum Huntsman. I'll open with the Magnum for as long as possible. When LJ gets in the fight, we'll switch over to the Huntsman. Use that for defense and see what happens. I don't think Lies counts as junk, so I can't really use it to buff up Sir Junk in here. If I'm lucky, I can also occasionally use the Bloodied Scarf to kind of like protect myself from some damage. Do a lot of like teleporting back and forth. Should have probably just reloaded, but that's fine. Seems like the Bloodied Scarf also kind of works a little bit like the Chloranthy ring or something, where you actually do have a little bit of period of time where you can destroy bullets during your dodge roll or your blink. Because I keep teleporting and then teleporting into a bullet and the bullet gets destroyed. So maybe that's what I should do. Focus on teleporting into a bullet maybe, and if the bullet gets destroyed, then you're fine, right? I don't know, maybe. Honestly, so far this fight's working fine. A little bit wonky maybe, but it's working. Oh god. That could also potentially be the Huntsman reload doing that, I think. Now that I think about it for a second, that should have probably hit me. We have enough ammo left in the Huntsman to be happy. Dude, I don't know. Because it seems to be working, which is stupid. Because I always end up turning away Bloodied Scarf. Maybe Bloodied Scarf is awesome? Either way, junk has been unlocked. Thanks, game. I don't know why it told me junk has been unlocked. Cell key, what could it unlock? I have to know. Now, back to my quest. Does unlocking the door unlock him, or does teleporting into the room unlock him? Look, Gungeon myth-busting. That's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna be Gungeon myth-busters. We are going to try the things that no one else wants to try, because their run is too good. Ours, maybe not so much. We'll give it a shot. Let's see what happens. We'll go back to the breach when we are done with this run, and we'll see if fake Link is on the steps of the breach waiting for us, or if we have actually just kind of lost our chance to unlock him. We only need to, test this once, and then if it works or doesn't, yes. Our job has been done. No, I can't teleport out of a room. Although what I can do is teleport in here, get that guy running. Oh, there he is! Yes, if they keep running at him. No! Junk man! I was kind of hoping if they would keep running at the Gunslinger, they would just keep poisoning him. Sir Junkin was like, nah, I can just kill him myself. The teleport's very quick. I guess maybe if you are offensively teleporting, if you're quickly teleporting, you're not spending a lot of time wasted, that maybe it can actually be like a really nice item, a really nice way of traversing the level quickly. Getting behind enemies, killing enemies that maybe are nasty and you want to kill fast. Keeping yourself safe because you can dodge roll essentially to the other side of the screen. We really need to be using Charmed Horn every room because it charges up so quickly thanks to the fact that we have 40 coolness right now. That shop, by the way, that we found, I mean, I don't think we can actually get rid of coolness or our curse at this point because we're over 10. No one can help you, but we can still drink of the waters for some reason. I don't know why, but we can. So if we wanted to get to 0 curse, we could. And then we would have Blood Brooch, we would have... Right, use the frickin' Charm Thorn. Oh, minecart! We would have, oh no! We would have Blood Brooch, we would have the 6th chamber. I guess we would lose a whole bunch of coolness. Dude, we totally unlocked him! Hey, Map Man! Let me help you map out the level. I don't know how you got out of that cell, but good job. That's kind of crazy. You get a grenade launcher. I mean, we have to switch guns anyways because we're out of ammo, so let's do it. Oh my god, how many keys are we gonna get on this run? I guess at this point I should just save the Huntsman ammo because it is pretty good. All right. It also makes really short work of trap rooms. I will grant you that. That was strange. Looked like I was floating. Gun munch, we could gun munch. We've got some guns that are out of ammo. Goodbye. I wonder if that counts for Money Pit. If it is the Money Pit achievement, I think it is. Because I didn't toss a chandelier on their head. But still. What is with these chests on this run? Give me junk! Junk Man is my boy, and I want to get him leveled up. Also, one of these two Killithids is the real one, because if it wasn't, what the hell? If this one wasn't the real one, then the other one wouldn't have been stunned. We stunned the real one, or we charmed the real one in there somewhere. What the hell was with that room? I'm not going to the shop just because I want to lure LJ away as far as I can, if I can. I don't know, maybe this works fine. We teleport around, we get behind an enemy. We push them into a pit when they're not looking. And they're like, shit, that was rude, man. Yeah, it was. Very rude. How come I can't sometimes teleport into a room correctly? Yeah, like if I'm standing here against the wall, I can't do a dodge roll into the wall. And sometimes you want to do that, you know. I'm a big fan of the in-place dodge roll. I like doing it against the Lich fights, first phase particularly. I'm not a fan, but I do it. We need ammo. There is ammo, there are blanks. There's also a shotgun, which is probably one of the better guns that we can pick up at this point. So I will try to buy as much as I can from that shop. And then... Okay, we want Huntsman ammo. I'll buy what I can from the shop. I'll charm steal the shotgun. So we'll buy this. We'll buy this. Charm. Steal the shotgun. He's fine with it because he's charmed. And then we'll leave. The shopkeeper is going to go away, but honestly, that doesn't matter to me. But the shotgun is a good gun. Theoretically, it has better DPS output than the Huntsman. So, you know, we can use it for room killing, and we can use the Huntsman for boss killing, because it's so defensively good. This is also a time when I kind of wish that we were the robot. You know, maybe the Bloodied Scarf is like, map complete. Maybe the Bloodied Scarf is like perfect for LJ, because we are totally... we're totally able to get around his shots. You know, he shoots, we just teleport to the other side of the map. Maybe that's how we want to use this, you know? We want grenade launcher, Huntsman. Let's go. Hey, Sir Junkin. Oh my god. It's a jam Balrog. The DPS output is not going to be the best here, but that's okay. This is all about trying to get a flawless. Ah! I'm trying to use Bloodied Scarf. It's kind of awkward. We're so far away. Just, I don't know what I'm trying to do there. Just, I don't know, use the Moon Scraper. Use something you can hit with, okay? That was terrible. Can we? Oh, we totally can. Oh my god, I almost like teleported in. This is getting crazy, but it's working. Gotta admit, I don't like that it's working, because it means that if I ever get Bloodied Scarf in the future, it's gonna be like, hey, take Bloodied Scarf. No! Maybe. I mean, honestly, it's probably saved more HP than it costs, and it probably hasn't cost all that much HP right now, hasn't it? Like, it is nice being able to just move very quickly to another side of a room, to another side of a boss or something. We still have plenty of blanks. Dude, maybe Huntsman Bloodied Scarf is, good. And we are definitely breaking some bullets when we teleport. Oh God, you know what? Just blank it. It's finicky though. There's a lot that you have to keep on your mind when you're trying to do this. Oh, pitchfork. You're gonna give me the pitchfork? Well, I guess we can sell it. Or not sell it, we can munch it. And the pitchfork is pretty garbage, so let's go here. Feed the pitchfork, teleport away. We'll also munch the... We'll munch the silencer because it's out of ammo. I've been happy with using the silencer, but we've got other guns at this point. It's out of ammo. Oh no! We got the bullet. I guess we're using the bullet for the next floor. We still have enough money that we can purge our curse entirely. No thank you. And what did we get out of that guy? Moonscraper, right, okay. Oh. Moonscraper out of Matman. This is a weird run. It's weird because I'm liking it. I'm liking having a million damn curse. Charmed Horn is actually working out okay. I'm understanding how to use the Bloodied Scarf a little bit more. I haven't had a chance to actually really test Bloodied Scarf since the 1.14 patch, because I haven't gotten it since before they fixed Mod the Gungeon. Or before the Mod the Gungeon guy fixed Mod the Gungeon. I gotta get in there and charm that guy, so I'm gonna do, I think... Yeah, it's just get in there, charm him, and then leave, but I did get hit once. But it's making short work of the room, I gotta say. That's much better. Oh God. Maybe this is what we want. We want like a drive-by charming happening here. We get in there, we charm an enemy, they go to town. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do here on this run, I think. This is gonna be a weird one. Definitely. Excuse me, excuse me. Because it does recharge very quickly. And if we charm enemies and they do a lot of damage, I mean, the charge is gonna come back very quickly. This could work. Ammo's still going to dry up very quickly. It might be kind of cool if you could teleport away from enemies and it counts as being somewhat stealth. Excuse me. At least he's not going to attack me anymore. Yes! You are my friend! You know what? You have enough HP. You didn't have as much HP as you led on to believe with your big jam nature. I guess I was shooting at him quite a bit, though. More so, I guess, frickin' Mr. Junkin was going to town. Come on. Come on. Come on. My God, you're tanky. You know what? It doesn't matter who we charm, as long as we charm someone. You know, I know who we need to charm. We need to charm frickin' Skelelord. Out of ammo. Not a problem. We'll go back to the snowballer for a while. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're charmed. Hey, 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 hey. You shouldn't be doing that. You got him? You got him. I'll get this guy. Fell into the pit and he's falling sideways like, no! We need something else, like a moonscraper, I think. That's not the moonscraper. That's not it either. You know what? This is fine. It's fine, because if need be, I can just knock him into the pit. I don't know, lately in Gungeon, I've been having a good time knocking enemies into pits. Trying to get a little bit of extra ammo efficiency out of my guns. I've been having a good time having these like weird runs that normally I just would never do. Like I would never take the red scarf, except on this run for some reason. I got this guy. You guys take care of each other. I got this one. He's not even red. He is a blue shotgun boy. This is... I don't know. I still don't know. But it is working. It is working. And as long as I can keep buying ammo, the fact that we're getting a ton of jammed enemies isn't that much of a problem. That's like the perfect enemy to have on my team. I don't even want... don't really even want to kill the gun nut, because he killed his jammed friend in a single shot. But we gotta find more chests. So Junkin, he's a sad boy. He's not leveled up yet. He's hungry for lunch. I'm not sure I could actually get spent to do any damage to enemies charming them, so I'm not even sure there's a point. You hit me! It's weird because a lot of times you want to not necessarily focus on any one thing when you're playing Gungeon. You know, when you don't have the red scarf. You just want to have... Oh, dude, he's jammed. We gotta get Keyman. You didn't get Keyman. That's okay. A lot of times you don't really want to focus on any one thing when you're playing Enter the Gungeon, but I feel like with the red scarf, you do have to focus a lot. You have to focus on where you're teleporting to and where the bullets are around you at the same time, which is kind of hard to do. I do hope that it kind of gets the Crystal's Throne Butt treatment from Nuclear Throne, where originally it would teleport, her ability would teleport you as soon as you click the button, but then later they changed it so that you could actually take a second to teleport to your location while you had your shield active. So you would shield yourself from all damage, then you could move the mouse and you know, choose where you want to go. And I think that we kind of need the same treatment here. Like, you activate your dodge roll, and then while the dodge roll is still happening or something, you get a bit of time to determine where you want to go. But this is working out just fine. I'm really enjoying actually the teleport charm, because you can teleport into a group of enemies, charm them, and then while they are charmed, they just kill each other, getting you another charge of your charmed horn. And the fact that we have 40 coolness is making that pretty easy. We could actually get even more curse by interacting with that shrine, which honestly, we may as well do. There is no point in not interacting with that shrine. We have 20 curse. What does it matter if we get to 21? We can get free ammo in every gun. I'm going to do that. Oh, I got hit. He was my jammed friend and he still hit me. How come you didn't kill anybody? And how come you're not dead either? Will say, everything having so much more HP is being a real pain in the ass. Do need some HP at some point, but we have enough on the floor. Get out of here. No. Charm them, kill each other. It's weird because sometimes it does feel like you can blink through walls just like this without even having to use the hold blink ability. You just tap it. But if you're just standing up against the wall, you can't do anything. So it's kind of strange. I mean, I want to open this, but at the same time, Junkin. So you know what? Junkin gets precedence, I think. Because he is a good boy. He's a good boy. Ah, it's 2 chests! Okay, well, we get 1 chest, Junkin gets a chest. That's fair. That's fair. I really wanted to charm the chest. Because you no doubt, no, understand, assume. Yo, could you just die? We get the mega hand. That is phenomenally good. Oh, I can't, oh, there we go. Like right there, for some reason I couldn't teleport where I wanted to go. That's weird. But this is pretty good. We've got like a nice little alpha strike we can use. We can easily get around LJ. There's some HP right there. All right, we got Blood Brooch too, so HP is actually not gonna be that much of a concern for us. We should go to the shop. And I'm just gonna buy. I'm buying everything because, I mean, we don't really need everything, but we might as well take everything. We're gonna need the ammo, we're gonna need the guns, we're gonna need the blanks. Not super much of a reason to steal at this point. This is gonna suck slightly because this is going to be Wallmonger, I think. There's a ton of room for the fight, which makes me think that. I think there's a way that you can actually teleport behind Wallmonger and then be perfectly safe, but I'm not sure how that works. I might give it a shot and see what happens. If we could make it work, that would be hilarious, I think. So we'll use the Huntsman, I think. No. Let's use the Flash Ray. We haven't even used it yet. Ah, the damage up is kind of low. Grenade launcher, that's what we want. If I get hit, you know, if I take contact damage on the wall, whatever. This is about experimentation at this point. No, I'm just like permanently taking damage, I think. No, I'm fine. I don't know where I am. Oh, no, I can see myself on the map. I'm not moving at all. Now, I do have to dodge LJ while doing this, I think. I can't walk up. That's what's happening here. So I have to basically just, like, wait for the sound of LJ attacking and then dodge, like, to the left or right. I can't see his bullets at all. So I guess if you have LJ, don't do this because it's stupid. But if you have, like, another character, maybe it'll work fine. That's kind of strange, though. That's kind of cool. I can dig it. Yeah, so you can't walk down, or no, you can't walk up. You can walk down, but that's just, that's a little strange. I'm just gonna buy a little bit of HP and then we're gonna leave. We have plenty of money, we can still steal, and we're still gonna get a whole bunch of money per floor. So what does it matter? What are you? Oh, hell yeah. We are going to buy an amulet. We are going to charm him. We're gonna steal an amulet. I can't steal the other thing because it's gone now. But honestly, I didn't really want to steal it. I mean, with 4 blanks, we might as well try to find the secret room. But yeah, I kind of didn't really want to, get the reload stone. I mean, it's nice. So why didn't I want to get it? I don't know. There's no need. I think this run's gonna be fine. Honestly, it's probably worth getting, but I didn't have the money for it. So that's another reason. I could take the blanks, or I could take reload stone. Because I can't steal 2 things. I guess theoretically you can if you get lucky. It is just an RNG chance of that happening, I think. Could you just, like, go away? Oh, that's not charged. How's that not charged? I guess I used it during the Wallmonger fight, and that's why it's not charged right now. Gotcha. That's scary. That's scary because I've done that in the past, and it's gotten me shot. It's gotten me hit by the hammer. Like the hammer doesn't move. It doesn't have like a movement speed. It's always above you while you're getting it sharp, while the hammer is coming down. And as a result, it's very difficult to teleport away from the hammer and have it kind of work as you would expect. Because you teleport away and the hammer just is immediately on top of you. It hasn't gone anywhere. Get in the pit. Get in the pit. I like the get in the pit strategy. That seems to be working out quite well. I wish that if I charmed like a gunslinger or something, they would buff me. Like you give yourself movement speed and damage or something. That'd be cool. Oh, we do have a damage upgrade. We just picked it up, Alpha Bullets. We can use that with the, we can use that with the grenade launcher and actually have some good damage against the dragon or something. For a while, anyways. Yo, I hate hammer. So you gotta wait until the hammer is like, it stops moving and then you can teleport, because if you just teleport, the hammer is gonna follow you. It's stupid. Gold amulet is worth stealing, so I think that's what we will do. Even if I just kill the charmed enemy, I'm fine with that. Now against two ghosts, maybe I want to keep one charmed and keep him alive. What else was in this shop? Right, Crestfaller. Crestfaller is really good. I like it. I mean, we might as well. It's not gonna get any easier. And if I use this correctly, we can perfectly dodge like everything this guy throws at me. The big problem is gonna be the little bouncing bullets that he shoots. Because I do like kind of staying in the corner and dodge rolling those. Oh, shit. You know what? This is actually worth a blank, I think. I could have switched to the Moonscraper and killed him. This sucks because I love standing at the bottom of the screen and just kind of doing like an in-place dodge, but I can't do that here. I know I'm shooting the wall. I'm focusing on dodging. But yeah, I mean, it's probably not worth switching to the Moonscraper because of LJ. I'll get him to follow me for the rest of the level, but I'll fight the boss right now without him. Even on DD20, I don't know how you would really go about dodging that Dragon Breath, because the shots will just bounce off the bottom wall. That's like the strangest attack in this game, because I don't know how you're ever supposed to dodge it. This might be worth, like, another blank in a second. This guy has so much freaking HP. This is the worst bloke in the game. There's worse. I guess just hang out in the corner. You get lucky, you don't need to dodge at all. This is gonna be strange. Having to dodge the Dragon Breath, not the Dragon Breath, the Heart Phase. Like, I guess I'm just gonna teleport into each wave as it comes. Sir Junkin is following me with every teleport. Yeah, this is nice. That's nice. That's pretty easy, I think. Now, if we screw up, we're gonna have a bad time. So just don't screw up. It might be too fast in DD20 to really make these dodges work, but it seems to be going just fine. All right, dragon killed. We'll do the rest of the floor and see what we can get. Something just unlocked. I didn't see what it was. I guess, yeah, we will get LJ because we did just fight the boss and picked up the Flawless. What was that just unlocked? Is it Dragonfire? Yeah, Gunsoul and Dragonfire. You unlock One by beating the boss, one by flawlessing the boss? Is that that's not the only time we flawless the dragon on this save. Can't be. Hey, knight in shining junk. Finally. Feels like we've been trying to do that for a million damn years. We should go steal. We should also leave. Yeah, I did take damage there, okay. I wanna leave the room. Oh, Sir Junkin, gold amulet. Oh yeah, this is what we have to do. We should have done it before I even walked into this damn room. Every time he does his like personal blank, we're gonna get cool status effects happening. And with gold amulet, he's gonna do an insane amount of damage to enemies in the room. That's our synergy. It took until floor 5 to make it work, to make something work. That's what it's gonna be. So we need to get that like now. We can always come back to the shop and keep perfect time for an ammo drop. We can come back to the shop and buy more stuff later, but we've gotta charm, steal, flee. Don't destroy the shop. I'll buy armor before we leave. We don't want the Crestfaller though. We do want Mega Hand. There we go. Damaged everything. You know, at the very least, that's gonna keep this guy from spawning a skeleton. Junkin! Just kill him. He's not that strong. He's good. I wanted to try to actually... Oh, I teleported into him and somehow didn't take any damage. That was stupid. I wanted to shoot the explosive barrel. It didn't work. Okay, this room sucks, and then I look at it and I realize, hey, I actually have heavy boots. So that's not bad. Because the conveyor belt won't affect me. You can teleport around. Okay. Doing room-to-room combat, you know, what can I say? I'm a man who can admit that sometimes he's wrong. I want this level Junkin because of the synergy we have. He also counts as a 1-up, but really I want him for the fact that he gold amulet blanks like twice or 3 times a room or something. It's crazy. I did not see you. Where are you? And we've got plenty of HP. We've got the blood brooch. So ideally, we just never use him as a 1-up, because he is much more valuable as a combat attacker right now. He probably does more damage now than he would if we got more junk and leveled him up. That's how much damage this is doing. And it's not just damage against single target enemies like he would be doing. It's damage against the entire freaking room. Like, everything on the room is going to die with this guy. Alright, let's finish off the floor. We are done buying stuff. I'll just buy all the ammo I can from the shop. Armor, I mean. We'll get the bullet in case we need it, and we will go and kill our past. Woo! Time to kill our past. You can't teleport onto the vertebrae. Yeah, okay. I see the problem. I mean, that's why I took the damage, because I thought I would teleport onto the spine of the frickin' dragon. Also, we dodge roll right now. That's kind of cool. Do-do-do-do-do, minding my own business, going to get the gun. Yeah, Red Scarf, you're better now. Yeah, I can tell that they definitely fixed the input bug that I was experiencing before. The bug that you would experience before is that, you know, you tap the dodge button, you do a little tiny teleport. You hold it, you get the teleport to your cursor. The problem is that if you were tapping in a rhythm, like doing 2 quick dodges, you would actually teleport to your cursor on subsequent dodges because of the way that the game was handling its input. It would see, hey, you pressed the mouse button exactly, you know, X seconds after you pressed it previously. I'm gonna spawn LJ. You must want to do an in-place dodge roll or go to the cursor, right? Kind of getting my own. Oh, hello. Trying to. Getting my own vocabulary on the actual effects mixed up. It's a complicated item, okay? It's a complicated item. Thank you. We're getting a lot of HP. I mean, it makes sense. You've got 40 coolness. Although I think we technically have 20 coolness for the purposes of drops because of the curse. You know, the coolness upgrade that we have is not completely canceling out the penalty from curse, but it is kind of helping to offset it anyways. I don't really want Sir Junkin sometimes to teleport next to me. But how can you say no? He's just too cute. If only we had more auto blinkers. Like if we had a chance to steal the owl, I would have done it in a heartbeat. Oh, we don't have the owl. We have to unlock it. We need to find a way to get the, oh my god. We need to find a way to get the hunting quest active. Until that happens, we're not gonna ever get the owl. That's sad. Well, hopefully it'll happen one day. Dude, thank you, Sir Junkin. His damage output is phenomenal. Blank? Yep. It doesn't even matter if he blanks near the enemies. It'll affect them anywhere on the room. It only affects bullets in a certain place. And we're also getting like 1 drop per room, which is phenomenal. Or maybe like once every other room. And ammo, god damn. Damn, son. All right. It's a shame because I want to shoot enemies, but if it's a not jammed enemy, I can't help but think to myself I should just wait. Sir Junkin, when he blanks, he's gonna kill the not jammed enemies for me. You got this one? I got you covered, dog. Like, I just wanna... Like, I don't want to kill the basic bullet priests right here. They're dead. I teleported into him. That was a little bit dumb. I will admit. This is where I'm gonna want a Sir Junkin play. Sir Junkin. This. Thank you. Because he's gonna kill all the bullets. There's another one! There we go. I guess with alpha bullets, we should also be reloading the Mega Hand extremely frequently. And this is actually, I think, an opportunity to use something else, like the shotgun. Oh, there's an enemy there. I saw him a little bit too late. I honestly thought that was a bullet. Because we got bullets of all different shapes, sizes, and colors. Hopefully you can understand that simple mistake. You gonna blink for me? You're gonna kill these blobs very quickly? Are you, Sir Junkin? Oh my god, we got freaking 8 blanks! At this point, I'm very happy I decided to do a cursed run to start unlocking stuff, because this is ridiculous. And I'm glad that I took the red bandana. Try new things. Probably not the best thing in the world to have, you know, lists of items. It's like, oh, I can never take that. It's too bad. It's a shitty item. Making fun of myself here, not you. God, they just die so quickly. And on top of them just getting killed through the amulet, you also get poisoned, lit on fire. It's a shame that we didn't have any more amulet synergies available. I don't think there's any that you have to unlock. You know, gold amulet, chaos amulet, I think those are just, they're in the game, you know? I think I am gonna use a little bit of Crestfaller sometimes, because the coolness of it, the freezing effect of it is really nice. If I can knock enemies into pits. Like, ammo conservation matters to me, not at all. We've got a huntsman that we can use. We've got the grenade launcher, alpha bullets still. Keep forgetting about that one. Oh. The Junkin blank. Knocking him into the pit. Right there, I couldn't actually do an in-place dodge, even though I really wanted to. Teleport. That's a bad place to stand. Look at how much HP we have. I think if I charm him, he'll just run. Nope. He will try to summon or help his friends. What a jerk. What a jerk! I'm hoping for like some extra ammo drops, but here we go. We'll fight the Lich. It'd probably be stupid not to teleport away and teleport back. Like, I think we'll be fine, but let's just do it for a second. We got 9 grenades. They're not quite double damage. They're like 180% or so. But we got 8 blanks. Sir Junkin. Let's do it. Oh, who's this guy? Oh, I should have waited for his name. It's a shame we didn't get like any super cool synergies or anything. And that's another problem with the actual the dodge roll as it is with Bloodied Scarf, is that you can't really dodge roll quickly. It does, it like clears out bullets when you teleport. Am I like immune if I teleport? Is this the ideal? Is this what peak performance feels like? We just teleport around forever, and then whenever Sir Junkin blinks, that's our damage? I guess that's one way you can do it with the Bloodied Scarf, if you're like, no, I am not gonna lose this run. That's kind of weird. In fact, I think that's the only item that grants you actual immortality and vulnerability. Because even if you're using something like multiple dodge upgrades, you know, you've got Chloranthy Ring, you've got the Red Guan Stone, they don't make you immune to bullets. You still have frames of your animation in which you are not immune to all damage. But we are actually, like, immune to all damage. I gotta get the heart. I got one. I think you can teleport out of this phase. I'm gonna give it a shot. Why not? We're here to be silly, right? Hold on. I need some HP. All right. I think if you leave, you can never get back in. Yeah. So like this attack, well, I'm just gonna dodge back and forth. There's nothing you can do about it. Is this what everyone's been doing with Bloodied Scarf, and I'm just figuring this out now? Is this... Everyone's been rocking the, like, invulnerable dodge rolling with the Bloodied Scarf, and here I am being like, oh, I don't like the item. Sometimes you dodge in the wrong direction. Yo, it grants you actual immortality, invulnerability. Oh, what's that? You're spawning a whole bunch of bullets? I don't care. It's probably not actual, like, invulnerability. If there was a laser, I think I'd still get hit, but because we just destroy bullets for the second that we're teleporting, we can activate the next teleport before the other bullets hit us. So I actually did get hit right there, so that kind of goes to show what I meant, is that if you are teleporting, you're not actually immune to bullets. It's just the bullets have to, like, be traveling at the perfect velocity in order to actually hit you before you can activate the next teleport. But it's still working fine. It is one way of making the fight, I think, a little bit easier. And of course, the fact that you can just teleport into bullets is nice, because even with LJ, for instance, whenever he shoots, I could just teleport into him, break his bullets, and then move on, you know? So this is strange, for sure, but I think I'm learning. I want to see what happens here if I teleport out of the fight. The game is certainly glitching out a little bit. Like, can I go pick up HP and then teleport back? I think you can. The thing is, you have to not teleport again, because if you lose that teleport, you're gone forever. But what we could do is teleport away, you know, pick up some HP, like, oh man, woof. Whoa, I took a beating on that one. You know, you can't teleport again, because if you do, there's no teleport into the boss fight, but I can lure LJ away, teleport back in. It's one way of doing it. I guess, I suppose. I mean, with the Huntsman, we can just stand. Oh, there we go. Do we have anything else to use? Snowballer. Ah, you know what? Void Marshal is going to do a lot of damage. Like, I really don't like this attack, so why don't I just, like, just dodge roll forever until he stops doing it. Alright, well, that's one way of doing it. Forgot to use all of my blanks, but I was experimenting. Riddle of Lead unlocked. Is there another unlock? Gungeon Blueprint, that's right, I should have known that. Cool, well there's some unlocks on this alternate B slot save file. And I've learned a few things. I've learned that Bloodied Scarf can be really good. You can almost be immortal to bullets. I keep saying immortal to bullets. You keep having immortality. You keep being invulnerable to bullets, which is kind of nice. It's nice that you can kind of just dodge roll around and break bullets in certain patterns. I imagine certain patterns would be easier than others, but that's kind of cool. The most of the the old flask was what we had unlocked from the dragon fight. I do like that most of the bugs with it have been fixed, except for dodge rolling against a wall, and except for not really a bug, but just like functionality-wise, it is kind of weird that you have to press and release the mouse button in order to do your dodge, but that's something I have to kind of get used to. But that was still a fun run. Learned a lot, and thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here for the next run of Enter the Gungeon. Maybe we'll try to make this a 0-death, 100% save file or something, I don't know.